Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Outside Booker. From the high post. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. Look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Hart to the middle. Stolen by Miller. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Pass to Lowry. Here's Embiid. And stolen by Williamson. To the inside. Poke loose. Now here's Levine. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Miller. The baseline J is on the way. Williams grabs the board.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Williamson left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the two. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. B.A., back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Just two to shoot. Levine can't hit.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And here's Hart. Pass to Booker. Hero outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Off with the layup. Out to the wing. Embiid inside. Over Williams. Embiid can't hit.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Okay, look out!
Wow!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Embiid. Pass to Knippel. Outside for Levine. Pure from three-point range.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Hero on the wing. 4-3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP, but Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him, though.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Lowry outside. Pass to Embiid. Fires it from 18. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Embiid's got 5 now.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Now Williamson, guarded by Miller. And Williamson throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Levine with it. Miller outside. Over Williamson. Williams grabs the board. Hard with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Here's Levine for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Booker. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Miller. Out to Lowry. From outside the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. Bulls leading by 3. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chicago making a switch here. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Hero. Basket's good. Hero's got 5 now.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Here's Levine. Misses from close range.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Back to Hart. Hero outside. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hero no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Levine. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. He's got 5.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Harris. Here's Hero. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Levine for 3. Not going to go that time. It's not going to go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williamson. And Hart throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Out to Lowry. Fires for three. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And the dunk by Levine.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Wade. And Levine has got the ball here for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Lowry outside. Here's Miller. No good on the 3. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Now Smart. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hart. This one for 3. They get it again. Here's Williamson. The 3 is up. Harris misses. The Bucks trail by 4. Lowry with it. Picked up by Plumlee. On the wing, Levine. Tries again. Pass to Miller. Back to Levine. It's stolen by Hart. Jumps up. And Hart throws it down.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for Chicago. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Mobo. Back to Booker. Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. That one goes in. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Now here's Lowry. No points yet. Pass to Knipple. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Now here's Booker. Chicago passing it around. Outside, Williams. Back to Booker. Over Payton. Booker can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Down low. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Every year, we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times, it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Oh, sweet move. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago leading by 6. And here's Smart. No points so far. Hero right side. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Williams looking around. And stolen by Booker. In transition. Back to Hero. Oh, stolen by Payton. And they're on the run. Pass to Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
It's Smart on the wing. Inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within. The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Booker. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The shot inside. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Substitution. Mason Plumlee. Tyler Hero.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Hero for 3. Kept alive. Outside for Booker. They shoot again. Joel Embiid with the board.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Booker. And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Outside Booker. Back to Williamson. To the paint. Oh, Zion! Vicious!
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's Embiid. He's got 13. Outside Payton. Lowry with it. Here's Embiid. Hart pulls it in. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Booker with it. Payton covering. Williamson up top. Pass to Hart. Clock is at 3. Here's Booker. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Talk about a bailout shot, but how many people are composed under pressure like Booker is?
Outside Payton. And there's a pick. And stolen by Williamson. Payton with a steal. Now Embiid. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
And Embiid drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Hart. Inside. Here's Williamson. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Bucks trail by 9. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Plumlee. Embiid covers. Up top, Hero. Over Payton. And again, Chicago, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Miller outside. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Outside Hart. Back to Hero. For 3. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Lowry with it. Hero picks him up. Pass to Embiid. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your barbecue dancing.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Smart. Outside, Williams. Chicago passing it around. The 3, Booker. Another 3 for Chicago.
3 points.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Pass to Williams. Back to Payton. Here's Knipple. Over Booker. That's short off the rim. Bulls leading by 8. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Here's Williams. Here's Knipple. Bobo with the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Booker. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Harris. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Pass to Knipple. Cornette with it. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And here's Booker. Williams defending. Harris outside. Payton with a steal. Here's Knipple. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Booker. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Bucks trail by 10. Here's Knipple. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Williamson.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball in. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Bulls. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He's committed only one turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Here's Milwaukee. Here's Levine. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Williamson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And so here is Chicago, leading by 12. Here's Levine.
Ooh, boy, that's some great speed. Athletically, Levine is just a step above most people.
Outside Hart. Back to Hero. Puts it up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bulls lead by 12.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Levine. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pulls it from the top of the key. Hero, no good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Knipple, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hart from long range. Williams grabs the board. Bucks trail by 9. Cornet up top. Back to Williams. Pass to Levine. From behind the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hero left side. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
And Doc Rivers calls time out. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Booker, guarded by Miller. 5 on the clock. Booker no good. Bucks trail by 9. Now Lowry. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Booker. Chicago passing it around. Back to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Lowry surveys the D. Miller outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mark Williams.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
That one misses. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year two. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's stolen by Smart. Down low. Kicks it out to Williamson. Zion attacks from range. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Embiid. Using the glass to lay it in.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now Williamson. Smart left side. Now Williamson. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
Smart's offensive impact, sometimes that's the underrated aspect of his game, but he is a legit two-way player. His ability in the pick and roll is something that is...
Oh, Embiid, the finish!
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Now Hart. Now Williamson. Oh, they pick off the pass. Miller with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Now here's Embiid. Miller outside. Unloads. Williams rips down the board. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Bucks trail by 11. Levine. The three is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls leading by 11.
I see him.
1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Up top, Hero takes the shot. Oh, he cannot hit. Now the Bucks with it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zion Williamson.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker. Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, can't hit the jumper. So it's the Bulls winning this one.